We're talking about the elections this morning, and Alex, that's the focus on Editor's Cut, isn't it?
Absolutely. What else should we speak about? It has to be the second phase of the general elections. 88 constituencies going to polls, and they have, in fact, already started seeing people queuing up to cast their vote. And the most important question to ask this morning is, what are the key battles to watch out for, and how important is this phase of the poll? So let's start with that.
Yeah, the reason that this phase is important, there are about 88 seats that go in. And remember, phase one was the one with the largest number of seats. This is 88 seats. Why this one will attract a lot of headlines, Alex, is because of the faces. The names that are going to poll. So you have Hema Malini, you have the former speaker coming in, Rahul Gandhi. The Wayanad battle is in this phase. You have a very interesting battle between Shashi Tharoor and Rajiv Chandrasekhar in Thiruvananthapuram. You know, I'm excited to see what happens there. But beyond that, this phase is all about Kerala, I would say. That's the big one. So
because all of Kerala goes to polls.
All of Kerala goes to polls. About half of all seats in Rajasthan go to polls. Half of all seats in Karnataka go to polls. Bengaluru polls. And I'm hoping Bangaloreans, please come out and vote. You know, all urban centers, including Bangalore, are really known for poor voting turnouts. Take an off if you have to. You have a legal right to take an off if you go and vote. So,
and there's also a portion of Uttar Pradesh that goes to polls.
Yes, there are seats in Uttar Pradesh. Of course, there are seats all over. That's why the 88 seats and all. But I'm just talking about the key ones. So why is this one important? Clearly, the big fight in Kerala. Now, Kerala is somewhere where the BJP has never had a seat. That's fine. But look at what happened in 2019. Their vote share went from
a minuscule amount,
to nearly 15%.
Interesting.
In 2019. They are going to try and increase the vote share further. That's really going to be the big fight. Whether they get a seat or not, I mean, that's a bonus. In the big picture, it's not going to matter to whether they form the government. But this whole election, there's been a focus on making further inroads into the south of this country. It's greenfield territory, relatively speaking. So, which is why Kerala is important. Rahul Gandhi's Wayanad seat is important. It's considered to be the safe seat, but it's a three-cornered battle. So, there is Annie Raja of the CPIM.
And she's very popular.
She's very popular. She is D. Raja's spouse, who's the head of CPIM, very veteran leader. So she's not a, very easy walkover kind of candidate. You have the BJP's Kerala chief, K. Surendran, on the other side in Wayanad, and Smriti Irani, who actually won Amethi and claims to have pushed Rahul Gandhi out of Amethi, has been campaigning non-stop for K. Surendran. So Wayanad is one interesting seat to watch. He's likely to make it through. That's what the polls predict. But with what margins? Thiruvananthapuram, like I said, is interesting because it's a three-cornered seat. Shashi Tharoor is a three-time MP from there. So anti-incumbency, etc. But there is, of course, CPIM, Rajiv Chandrasekhar and Shashi Tharoor. Rajasthan also important because half of seats go there. And what we've seen with Rajasthan is that when it comes to the Lok Sabha elections, no matter how, they go one way or the other in assembly, they alternate between the BJP and the Congress. But when it comes to Lok Sabha, it's all one way for the BJP usually. So we'll see what happens in Rajasthan as well.
And that's an interesting data point, right, about various constituencies that always vote the same way when it comes to the general elections. The populace just knows how to go.
Yeah, so a lot of Indian voters now are very clear that how they want to vote in the general elections versus an assembly elections is different. That's why Karnataka also becomes key. You'll see a lot of our IT bosses come out to vote this morning. I think I already saw pictures of Narayan Murthy. Tejasvi Surya is, on the ticket as well in Bengaluru. Karnataka voted for the Congress last time. How will they vote in a general election? Will they stay with the Congress or, will they vote for the BJP? Remember, the JDS and the BJP are in alliance in Karnataka this time. So all in all, an exciting sort of phase. Just one more point I'd like to add before we wrap, Alex, is look at what's been happening in the last 2 days. And this is what I would want to watch. This inheritance tax conversation, this redistribution of wealth conversation. Does it impact voters in the favor of the BJP is what I would like to see. Because I just want to see if you can pull up that chart, the 2019 results in terms of BJP's NDA's vote share versus India's vote share. The NDA got 46% vote share in the seats they fought, whereas the NDA was a little lower. It was up, I think, 33% odd vote share. So it's a tough one and important for the NDA and the BJP to increase their vote share in this phase as well.
Absolutely, and we'll know soon enough. We will, of course, Tamanna, be bringing a live coverage of the voting. And once again, I'd like to reiterate, if you are watching this and if you are in any of those constituencies, please do go out and exercise your right to vote.
Just want to add, if you're in Bengaluru, and our colleague Pratibha has done this excellent story, there are dosa restaurants which are giving you discounts. Rapido is giving you a discount if you go with an inked finger. So just go vote.
Yeah, there are bonuses and benefits to going out to vote beyond just the exercise of the mandate that you've been given, or rather exercise of the right to vote.